You've said, though, that if you did run for president, you believe you'd win.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd win. I tell you what, I wouldn't go in to lose. I've never gone in to lose in my life. And if I did decide to do it, I think I'd be inclined, I would say that I would have a hell of a chance of winning, because I think people, I don't know how your audience feels, but I think people are tired of seeing the United States ripped off. And I can't promise you everything, but I can tell you one thing, this country would make one hell of a lot of money from those people that for 25 years have taken advantage. It wouldn't be the way it's been, believe me.
So, to my right, I have Eric. How you doing, Eric?
I'm doing good.
Thank you for coming on Get You Good.
All right.
To my left, y'all seen her once before, and she's back again, Teresa.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
So, before we dive in, y'all, it's Hit You Do time. We're gonna have to take a shot,
Ooh.
and we're gonna take this first shot. And I don't know which, I mean, it's two different tequilas we drinking, of course, you know that. You know how I do. Don't act like you don't know.
I already know.
It's Hit You Do time.
Hit you do time.
And I forgot to tell you, our signature drink today is called, what did you call it?
I call it the felony.
The Felony.
Notice the straw.
Somebody's guilty.
Trump and Biden. Make America great again. And so, I want to ask y'all, I need y'all to give me 2 reasons why you don't like, 2 reasons why you like Biden. And then I need you to give me 2 reasons why you like Trump.
Okay.
So, my right want to go first?
Yeah. Well, with Biden, I guess I do like the fact that he is a giving person. I can give him that. You said positive things. So, let me see what else I might like about Biden. I think he cares about the people. And I think that he's doing it.
What do you think he have done since he's been in the office for you? Do you have medical insurance?
Well,
Do you have that on your job?
Yeah.
Or you have medical insurance on your job?
Yeah.
More, we'll talk about that. But that's what he's doing right now.
Okay.
And that's what I mean when I say that he has a good, I think he has a good mind to do a good heart to try to do
Well,
what's right.
since you couldn't give me 2 answers,
Okay.
it's Hit You Do time. Just you.
Who would shoot?
So, you need to,
Yeah.
you on your own.
I'm glad I did what you asked me to.
All right, Teresa.
Okay.
Can you give me 2 reasons why you like Trump?
Okay. My first reason is that the Trump administration banned a bump stock into existence. Now, we also know what happened today with the Supreme Court, banning it so that they'd be able to freely go ahead on and be able to purchase those items again. And we know that a bump stock, oh my God, it's an attachment that charges a rifle into a semi-automatic rifle. That's what a bump stock is. Now we know that a machine gun is a weapon that is capable of more than 1 shot. So that's what the problem was, and that's why they were able to pass that into existence today because of the trigger finger. I was like, oh my God, something so simple that made a difference into why they banned it and against allowing it to happen again. Because we got to realize there's a lot of people out there that has mental problems and have different challenges that they're experiencing.
Right.
And then they'll go out there and they'll shoot everybody up like they did the first time in 2018. That's why Trump banned it, because of that incident that happened in Las Vegas. So that's one of the things that I can say that I admire about what he did while he was in administration. You know, because you have to think about the bump stock, that's 90 shots in 10 seconds. It's gonna cause a problem. It's gonna kill a lot of people. It's a semi-automatic. You know, the only thing they doing is just holding on to the trigger and not releasing it. And it's not a machine gun, because you know, a machine gun is just keeps on, you have to do it like this. So we always thought the problem was the middle finger,
Right.
but it's the trigger finger. You know what I'm saying? So it's something so complex and so simple, and the Supreme Court made that ruling today, and I really do admonish him
So
for doing that.
is this the reason why you like Trump?
That's the reason why I
So
like Trump.
that's your first.
That's my first. My second thing is he protected the students and other individuals the right to pray in public again, because we all know that they took prayer out of school in
Did they?
1962.
Oh wow.
I didn't realize they took it out of there that long ago, because I know what year I was born, and they still was doing it. So I don't know if it depended on the teacher at that particular time that I was in that classroom or whatever, but they took prayer out of school in 1962.
Well,
you know.
I want to give you a little background on that if I can.
Okay, just give us, you know, we'll come around to that.
Okay.
And
was
so
your
those are the
second
two
one?
things that I can say that I can respect that under his administration that he did.
Okay. Okay, and my two is he's very business active, you know, very good in business. And then the second one is the migrants just coming over here, you know, because we're not able to go in their country and do what they can come do in the United States. Now, them will be the only two things that I can say that I like about him. But I can surely tell you a lot of things that I disagree with him. But before we go on, I would like to read this quote that was on Facebook, because y'all know he is a felon, right? Okay, I'm just saying.
Go ahead and break it down, sister. Let me put my
How
hand
can you
on
be a felon and be president? They need to remove felons off of all job applications, rental applications, and professional certifications. If the highest position in the land can be taken by a felon, all positions follow suit. So what's your opinion on that? I know that it's nothing they can do because of the way the Constitution was worked out. So what's your thought on that? Because, you know, he's a felon.
Well,
Oh, no, well, come on with it.
I think my opinion on that is that I feel like that anybody can be given a second chance. Everybody make mistakes. I feel like that everybody has the right to be redeemed as long as that you're trying to do the right thing and that you're striving for better. That's the way I see that. I don't
So
look
you
at,
think that he's gonna get back in office and do better?
I think that
If
he's
they
better.
show you how they are the first time, what makes you think he ain't gonna show you worse the second time?
I think that he would be better than fighting. I put it like that. It's
Well,
like we kind of discussed earlier
Right.
when we were talking in our conversation. You know, I just feel like he's the lesser of two evils. I really don't supposed to pick either, but if I had to go with somebody, if I had to pick somebody, it would be Trump, because I feel like that, just like we said before, and I think one of y'all mentioned, he wants to make America great again, and that's what it's all about. It's not about China, it's not about Russia, it's not about Ukraine, it's not about Iran, it's about the United States of America, where we live. Look at the gas right now, look at the prices. I just see a lot that could be better, that we're not right now. I'm looking at the president. So
Okay, so with that being said, I'm about to put Jerry Flindell on, he's gonna be on the phone having a conversation with us on this.
I'd like you to speak directly to these families. Do you understand why these parents fear for their children?
Yes, I do. And again, he's been in government 47 years. He never did a thing except in 1994 when he did such harm to the black community. And they were called, and he called them super predators. And he said that. He said it, super predators. And they have never lived that down. 1994, your crime bill, the super predators. Nobody has done more for the black community than Donald Trump. And if you look, with the exception of Abraham Lincoln, possible exception, but the exception of Abraham Lincoln, nobody has done what I've done. Criminal justice reform. Obama and Joe didn't do it. I don't even think they tried because they had no chance at doing it. They might have wanted to do it, but if you had to see the arms I had to twist to get that done, it was not a pretty picture, and everybody knows it, including some very liberal people that cried in my office. They cried in the Oval Office. 2 weeks later, they're out saying, gee, we have to defeat him. Criminal justice reform, prison reform, opportunity zones with Tim Scott, a great senator from South Carolina. He came in with this incredible idea for opportunity zones. It's one of the most successful programs. People don't talk about it. Tremendous investment is being made. Biggest beneficiary, the black and Hispanic communities, and then historically black colleges and universities. After 3 years of coming to the office, I love some of those guys. They were great. They came into the office and they said, I said, what are you doing? After 3 years, I said, why do you keep coming back? Because we have no funding. I said, you don't have to come back every year. We have to come back because President Obama would never give them long-term funding, and I did. 10-year long-term funding, and I gave them more money than they asked for because they said, I think you need more. And I said, the only bad part about this is I may never see you again because I got very friendly with them, and they like me and I like them. But I saved historically black colleges and universities.
Okay, and we're going to talk about both of your records, but your response to that, Vice President?
My response to that is I never, ever said what he accused me of saying. The fact of the matter is, in 2000, though, after the crime bill had been in the law for a while, this is a guy who said, the problem with the crime bill, there's not enough people in jail. There's not enough people in jail. And go on my website, get the quote, the date when he said it. Not enough people. He talked about marauding gangs, young gangs, and the people who were going to maraud our cities. This is a guy who in the Central Park five innocent black kids, he continued to push for making sure that they got the death penalty. None of them were guilty of the crimes they were suggested. Look, and talk about granted, he did in fact let 20 people, he commuted 20 people's sentences. We commuted over 1,000 people's sentences.
We have Jerry Flandell on. He's on the phone, so we're speaking on Trump versus Biden. Or is it Biden? No, Trump versus Biden, because he's trying to get that spot, right? Okay. Mr. Flynn, can you tell me 2 things you like about Trump before we get started? That's why you like him? Because he's an ex-president?
He's an American citizen.
That was a good call. Ex-president and the American citizen.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. So, what is it that y'all feel, why Biden shouldn't be in office again? Why do you feel like he shouldn't run office?
Like I agree with my brother Eric over here. I have the best of 2 evils, so I really don't know who to choose. I like Biden, but I have a problem with Biden because Biden made a promise and they did not keep their promise. Only 4 million people had the opportunity to experience the problem of not having any student loans issues.
Oh, no, I know some people that got their student loans cleaned up.
But I would like
Didn't have
to
to
meet
pay
them. I would love to meet them.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to meet them.
You're talking to one on the phone. I got $80,000 in student loan.
Well, you need to give me the number or something, brother. Because I need to talk to somebody.
And my best friend Joyce, they cleaned her wipe the clean.
Well, I need to talk to Joyce too, cause y'all already got the information. I need to be pointed to the right
Where
direction.
this, right, where this information come from?
And that's all it is.
Perhaps you should have filled your classes.
Well, first of all, sir, I didn't fail my classes. I had a B average, if you must know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but that's fine. I mean, I don't have to be an
Then you
A
gotta be-
student in order for me to get
I
where I
think it
gotta
gotta be
go.
so many years.
Right.
Um,
Years, how long you been out of school?
2015. 2015, sir.
I mean, do you happen to know the site they need to go to, Dale? Yeah, I mean,
BidenHarris.com, the big donation.
Oh my goodness, I have to
Oh,
make
you
a
gotta make a
whole
donation?
Oh my God.
What about this
Rose?
doing for the
No,
people of the
it don't.
country
No, it
that build the
don't.
country?
No,
What about
I-
that? What about that? What about the people that build the country? What about the people that been here all our lives? What about our
Reparations.
ancestors?
Well, we gonna get some reparations.
Right.
I've been here all my life. Did you sign up for reparations?
Sean, how we can even go about even getting started and try to even make it happen?
Have you signed, first of all, have you signed up for a bill?
well, I found out where y'all have to go to, and I will leave it down below, where if anyone hadn't got their debt cleared, I will find out and leave it down below for you guys.
Please, because I need to find out where I need, who I need to talk to anyway.
Right. I'm trying to figure it out too.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's some of the
amazing.
problems
Super
that
amazing.
I have with Biden at this point, because I did, no, I know we're not supposed to discuss who we voted for, but it's obvious that morning here, I voted for Biden.
Yeah, she got the blue
And
straw.
I do have the blue straw to indicate that, sir. Yeah, yeah, but, yeah, that's the only issue that I have with him, because I had got the impression that he was gonna help all individuals that have
No,
problems with that
it's
aspect.
sorry, it's a, I am messing
It's
up.
a process.
No, it's not only a process, it's something in the little skinny words that you gotta have before they pay it off. So I don't know what it is, but like I said, I found out, and I also will try to put the link below. So anybody who wanna know how to get their student loan cleared, I will find out for you.
Well, I appreciate it.
I just want to, like, with Trump saying he want to make America great again, why Biden ain't saying the same thing?
Because he know we again means going back to the Jim Crow era.
No. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Okay, so that's what, okay, first of all,
Need you to talk a little louder.
Talk a little louder, Jerry, for us, please.
okay, my brother Eric,
Yeah.
he's gonna explain it to you from his perspective.
Come on with it, brother.
Making America great again is something, is a slogan that Trump stole from Ronald Reagan. And that goes back to the Jim Crow era.
Okay.
That's why Biden is not touting that nonsense.
Well, gas prices was not as high as they are now. Living is not as high as it was then. When Trump was in office, the threats of our country being under attack was not great like it is now.
Everybody took them COVID checks. They got their COVID money.
Yes, you did. You should have got something. Dr. Fauci lied to us.
I can clap over here. Okay.
That's a fact. I go look that up.
Okay.
Well, I do know Trump not the one who gave us them COVID checks.
No, he did not. That was Nancy Pelosi in Congress.
That's what it was.
That's another fact.
Okay. Well, what other issues are we speaking about here? We just talking about that or all this other stuff that's going on? Because I'm a Christian. Hold on. I'm a Christian, and I have certain values that I do want to hold to. Is President Biden that we're speaking about right now? He believes that children can do certain things that I just don't agree with.
I mean, I don't agree with that either, but I don't agree with
Wait, I want to hear what my brother
the
has.
life that's going on.
He agree with that too.
The information like we asked you to, me and Ms. Hitchie do, ask you to pull that information up and bring it to the table and maybe you can try your forthcoming.
What information are you speaking of, sir?
We were talking about what you said, Biden said about to the 5-year-old kid that you could choose to be a girl or a boy.
Oh no, it wasn't 5. It wasn't 5 exactly. I think it was 8.
Okay, did you bring that information? Did you bring that to the table?
Look it up. We can just pull it up right now. We can pull it up. We got a phone right here. They pulling it up right now as we speak. It's there.
We need to do it. This is what we need to do to bring to this.
So do you not believe what I'm saying?
I need to see the information.
I'm good, thank you. I'm the proud mom of 2 girls, 8 and 10. My youngest daughter is transgender. The Trump administration has attacked the rights of transgender people, banning them from military service, weakening non-discrimination protections, and even removing the word transgender from some government websites. How will you, as president, reverse this dangerous and discriminatory agenda and ensure that the lives and rights of LGBTQ people are protected under US law?
I will flat out just change the law, eliminate those executive orders, number one. You may recall, I'm the guy who said, I was raised by a man who, I remember I was being dropped off. My dad was a high school educated, well-read man who was a really decent guy, and I was being dropped off to get an application in the center of our city, Wilmington, Delaware, the corporate capital of the world at the time. And these 2 men, I'm getting out to get an application to be a lifeguard in the African American community because there was a big swimming pool complex. And these 2 men, well dressed, leaned up and hugged one another and kissed one another. And I'm getting out of the car at the light, and I turned to my dad. My dad looked at me and said, Joey, it's simple. They love each other. The idea that an 8-year-old child or a 10-year-old child decides, I decided I want to be transgender. That's what I think I'd like to be. It'll make my life a lot easier. There should be 0 discrimination. And what's happening is too many transgender women of color are being murdered. They're being murdered.
She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where there's some nice furniture. I took out furniture. I moved on her like a bitch. But I couldn't get there. And she was married. And all of a sudden, I see her. She's now got the big phony and everything. She's totally changed her look.
Your girl's hot as in the purple.
Whoa!
Yes!
Whoa!
Yes, the Donald is good!
Whoa!
Oh, my man! Wait, you gotta look at me when you get out of your life.
That is very.
Will you give me the thumbs
Look
up?
at you. You are a. I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the. I can do anything.
You look legs. All I can see is the legs.
No, it looks good.
Come on, shorty.
Oh, nice legs, huh?
Oof, get out of the way, huh? That's good legs. Go ahead.
It's always good if you don't fall out of the bus. Like Ford, Gerald Ford, remember?
Down below. Pull the half.
Hello, how are you? Hi.
Trump, how
nice
are you?
seeing you. Terrific.
Pleasure to meet you.
Terrific. You know Billy Bush?
How are you?
Nice to see you. How you doing,
Very
Ariane?
good.
I'm doing very well, thank you. Are you ready to be a soap star?
We're ready. Let's go. Make me a soap.
Taken out of context.
I don't think so.
I think that was taken out of context.
No.
I feel like that.
I'm gonna have to hit you 2 times to that, cause he done.
My thing is, I feel like this family should be able to decide whatever their children. I should feel like the government should not be deciding what our children should do. I feel like it should not. Right, the government should not have to co-parent. Right, they should not have to co-parent our children. I feel like that's our decision. And if we feel like our children should not do a certain thing until they're a certain age, I feel like that's what should happen. It should not have nothing to do with the government. The government has never had anything to do with the raising of our children, and it should not now.
Exactly.
And that's why I strongly disagree.
That's not true, okay?
What you mean that's not true? What's not true?
You and I are both from the foster care system, the products in the foster care system.
Right.
And you know that the government has
Well, that was a government-funded program.
Okay, so
So of course they're gonna follow the rules than anybody else, even a church.
if you meet your children,
Oh, okay, you know.
gonna come in, so they always been over ruling in your family. Okay, so that's definitely not true.
I don't get it.
Okay, so also Trump is trying to stop abortions. So I don't agree with that because this is my body and I should be able to do what I want to do with my body. And he's trying to stop birth control. I mean, he wants people to have babies. Well, I mean, what's his reason for wanting people to have babies? You know what I'm saying? If they don't want them, you know, what they gonna do? Sell them? I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, come on.
Here's what you have to think about.
Let's think about it.
The American population, certain groups of people in America are very low. So when you have black people having more children and Hispanics having more children, than white people having children, white women having children, then that means it's going to be more of us by
He's trying to cut that off too.
2027. Majority of black children born right now anyway.
Right.
So this is what they're trying to stop. They're trying to make sure that more of Caucasian children born than black.
Ban abortion. How do you actually do it?
Well, you know, you'll go back to a position like they had where people will perhaps go to illegal places.
Yeah.
But you have to ban it.
You ban it and they go to somebody who flunked out of medical school.
Are you Catholic?
Yes, I think I
And how do you feel about the Catholic Church's position?
I accept the teaching authority of my church on
I know,
moral issues.
But do you know their position on abortion?
Yes, I do.
And do you concur with that position?
I concur with their moral position, but legally
I know,
I get to the
but-
question. Here's my problem with
No,
it.
but let me ask you, but what do you say about
It's not funny.
your church? Yeah, it's really not a funny thing. What do you say about your church? They're very, very strong.
They're allowed to, but the churches make their moral judgments. But you running for president of the United States will be chief executive of the United States. Do you believe believe in punishment for abortion? Yes or no, as a principle?
The answer is that there has to be some form of punishment.
For the woman?
Yeah, there has to be some form.
10
Let me
cents,
just
10
tell you,
years,
I don't
what?
know. That I don't know. That
Well, why
I don't
not?
know. I don't know.
You take
because I
positions
don't
and everything
wanna-
else.
I do take positions and everything else. It's a very complicated position.
And what are you going with, red or blue when you say that?
I'm going with blue all the way. I'm not going with red.
No. So you're saying that red is responsible for men. Wait, hold it. Let me finish my complete thought. So you're saying right now that red is responsible for women not getting pregnant. That red is responsible for. Wait, hold it. That red is responsible for abortion.
No, he want to get rid of abortion.
Right, and I think that's right.
No, I know, because that's a woman's body. So if they choose to want to have an abortion,
Okay, now let's look at. Now I want you to look
no,
this up.
we don't have to look anything up because that's between
See,
God
hold
and
up.
that
That's
person.
the difference right there between Democrats and Republicans.
Can I say this?
I want to give you facts. I want to give you what's actually out there. I don't want to say what I feel. I think. I want you to know facts.
Okay,
So
but
go ahead.
This is what I want to say. We need to get back on the discussion.
Okay.
The discussion is this.
Mm.
We want to know, why is there a felon? He's been charged for 34, 36 counts or something.
Okay.
And he's running for public office.
Okay.
And
First of all,
let me finish, my brother.
Okay.
And my thing is, and that's what they want to do. That's cool. But you have other individuals that abide in the United States that are felons, and they can't even much get a job. There's a few other things they can't do. They can't vote. They can't hold jury duty. They can't even hold office. So I want to know why we're allowing this convicted felon who is trying to be in charge, and he is holding the executive office of the United States, who is a felon, and brothers and sisters out there that have had felon charges can't even find a job.
Can't vote.
And can't vote, and can't have jury duty.
Can't get a job,
Can you
can't
please
get a
explain
house.
that to me? Can't get a house, can't do nothing. Now, granted, there are some felony charges that we as individuals that's unacceptable and can't be forgiven.
We got to remember that Trump
But if it's not in the
But But it's not in the Constitution
But
as well.
as a president, Trump did overturn a lot of convictions.
Yeah,
he
'cause
did
he
let a
won't-
lot
all
of people.
presidents
The ones that
do that.
he come.
But all presidents do that.
But it's
Right,
still, it's still.
exactly.
But
That's
guess what?
right.
But guess
That's
what?
right.
What
Yeah.
you wait? Hold up. So
Yeah.
what you trying to tell me is
You want me to come
that
in?
Joe Biden. But what I'm saying is, what you want me to know is that Joe Biden ain't doing what he doing for his own good. So you ain't telling me that Joe Biden
Both
just
of
working
them
for the
is-
interest of the people.
Both of them is
For the people.
And
You know, come on, like I told you.
Two evils.
Right, right. And I feel like
This is the
my
problem.
opinion
This
is
is the problem.
that Trump is the less of the two evils. If you're talking about Biden and Trump, I say Trump is the less evil than Biden.
I don't
Jerry, do you agree with that statement?
Hell no.
Come on, now, okay,
I
now
know
we need to
somebody.
hear why you disagree with Eric concerning that statement, please. And we gonna be quiet so that
Yeah.
we can hear Jerry
Just-
say what he
just
needs to
read.
say. Come on, let Jerry say what he gotta say, y'all.
Trump let out less than 200 people from prison. What's he talking about?
Okay, how many Biden let out? How many people Biden let die over there in Israel right now? Iran and all that. What about that?
We can't go over there like they free to come over here.
We are the most powerful country in the world.
And we cannot.
We should be able to go
we
and
cannot
come
go over-
as we please
Yeah, you think that?
without being
No, you
threatened
think that?
by any other
You think
country.
that?
When you know that the most powerful
No.
person, that's just like
No.
used to
no.
be right because Joe Biden made it.
No, no, no.
Trump
No,
just went over there and
It's
sent
been like
missiles when Trump was in
This
office.
been like this.
Look it up.
No, I
Trump
gotta
went
look up nothing. You can go over and they not gonna treat you right. You go over into another country. Go over to Arabic country. They want you to wear these things. You can't show your hair.
You should.
No.
You should cover.
Right.
Women should
Come
cover.
on, no. But they can come here
Wait,
and
hold
live
up. Sound like I got a support. Sound like I got a support in my. Sound like I got a support in my corner. It sounds like
Ain't
I
nothing
got a
wrong
support
with
in
the
my
scarf.
corner.
But we want to wear.
Because-
Them over there cannot wear. They gotta keep their hair covered.
Now, if we go to scripture,
No, they
if we
don't,
go
but
to
I
scripture,
bet
would
you
you
what
know
we gonna wear,
that
what we
I'm
wanna
strong
wear.
in the biblical
If we
sense.
want our scarf on, we put it on. If
The
we
Bible
don't
says
want it
when
on,
a
we
woman
gonna take it off.
pray or prophesy, they
And
ought to
then-
have their heads covered.
But anyway, Jerry,
okay, that's different.
you
No,
not,
we just
you disagreeing. Anything else that you disagree
We
with
just saying.
that particular
We just saying.
statement as far as
We just
Biden
saying.
and Trump?
I disagree with Trump did not build that wall like he said he was going
He
to.
did
Well,
not.
you
He
know
did
why?
not.
You know why?
And
Because Congress kept stopping it.
But we have to realize,
Congress gave us COVID.
but we have to realize also,
Congress
Jerry,
gave us Dr.
that
Fauci.
just like we
and
saw,
COVID money.
just like we saw what the Supreme Court, what the
Right.
Supreme Court did today.
And
As
then he
far
did,
as
and
the
we
ruling
heard
and
that from
everything
then
like
we
that,
come to
so
find out he was a liar on
We have to
everything he
realize
said.
that even
Okay,
though
one
we
at a
have,
time.
I'm sorry.
even though we have all these individuals that we have to realize that God ordained these individuals to be in these positions.
Right.
But we have to also realize also that being that Trump is in the position that he is right now, felons have an opportunity for their lives to change. Because if he's trying to run presidency, that means they can't stop these people getting jobs. They can't stop them anymore. Because that's not going to be the excuse.
Wait a minute, somebody in the audience wants something.
That's not gonna be
have
an
something to
excuse
say.
anymore.
Go ahead.
Well, God ain't ordained all those people.
Wait a minute, Dale.
God did not ordain all those people as playing these positions.
Okay.
Like all these CNAs that goes out and do stuff, they're not certified nurses. They got a piece of paper.
Right.
See, all this thing starts on the inside of you, what God puts in you.
Right.
Man can't put this in you.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Can't take it out neither.
Right.
No,
right.
no.
So all those people wasn't ordained. The devil got to do some of the work. Steal. That's what the devil does.
That's what he do. That's what he
So
do.
he steals it and make it look like
Yep, yep.
God ordained it.
Yep.
But we as people who believe in God,
He's the light bearer.
you better have him.
But God, the Bible says God is the light.
So he will
He's
show
not a
you
bearer of the
these
light.
things.
He is the light.
So Trump is red and he's the devil.
No, like I keep telling you, like we said before, right? Because we both agreed on the fact that the two lesser of the evil.
Because we have to remember now that the word says in Psalms 15:1 that a fool says in his heart that there's no God.
There's no God.
Trump is not denying that there's
No,
God,
no,
not
he
at
don't.
all.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Okay,
You
what
have
about
to-
when he
you
went
don't
back
have
over?
to deny. You don't have
What
to.
about when he went back over and renamed Israel? As the Bible said that a man would do, Bible prophecy said that a man would come back and rename Israel.
Baby,
What happened with that?
the
What's going
devil
on with that?
was an angel. And he was an angel up under God.
For a
And
while.
let me tell you
For
something.
a
He
while.
knew who
Yeah,
God
the
was.
devil
But
ain't
Trump
no angel.
know who God is. Trump know who God is. But guess what? He's doing a lot of devil work.
No, he
and
know
I rest
God
my
is, he
case.
just don't care.
And I rest my case.
That's right, because
My
he know
thing
better
is,
to do better.
he is
Exactly.
and he know better, but at the same, no, you have
Somebody got to
you have
go
Wait a
ahead.
minute, wait a minute.
Somebody got to go
You had
ahead.
me, y'all.
You have
Hold
to
up.
do
What you say,
Go ahead,
Dale?
Jerry.
This is what I want to interject. If Trump is so churchy,
No, ain't nobody said that.
Just let him talk. Hold up, y'all.
Very churchy.
if Trump is so churchy and Bible-based, he would have said 2 Corinthians, okay? Because everybody who go to church knows 2 Corinthians.
State Bible.
Okay.
What's topic?
And then he was holding the Bible upside down.
Come on now. Well, we know, and and you know, and you also
He did
know.
it right in front of a church. The
Yes.
church that
Right.
just
Yes.
had been burnt down.
That's right.
What the church that had just been burnt down, go look at that up too. Look
Right.
that up as well. The church that had just been burnt down, that same church had a Bible sitting in the center of the church and everything else was charcoal and burnt except the Bible.
Right.
Except the Bible. Look at that.
Floor.
This is what I like to say. You know, it's crazy how people quoting Bible scriptures, and this is what gets me. They quote Bible scriptures. A lot of people have sex out way a lot. I mean, just and they claim that this Christianity, going to church, loving Trump. It's just amazing to me.
Okay. Yeah.
And it makes me say how
I like that.
Really.
Trump's born they contradict themselves.
Oh.
Every other statement.
Oh. Okay, let me tell you about that one. Let me go ahead and give you a verse and chapter for that. Right. Because guess what? That's not the truth. See, that's an image of the truth. The Bible said that there would be people that would have an image, a form, a recognition. They would look like God, but they would not really be God. T.D. Jakes is of his father, John 8 and verse 44. Wait, hold up. That's what I'm Hold up. Let me finish. That's what I was just going to say. John 8 and verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil, and the desires of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and does not stand in the truth.
He's human. Yes, he's human.
And we,
none of
guess
us
what the
is
Bible
perfect.
says?
But-
Strive for perfection daily.
We are.
Daily.
We all are
So
human
try.
and none of us
But
are
see,
perfect.
where we living now, we got to strive for it now every hour.
Get what?
But he's
Get
not.
what? Because we never know.
He's not
The
preaching.
next hour won't bring
Because
He's
everything
preaching,
that
but
he's
he's not-
prophesied and
he's not
said
walking
will
what he
happen
preached.
is coming to pass right now.
He ain't told nobody.
Now the only thing right now is the man that's gonna come on this earth and that's gonna say, hey, with everybody, one man is gonna make peace with the whole earth. And I want everybody to hear this. because
God
it's
bless
coming.
America.
I hope he bless
Yeah,
the
but that's why I
world.
said,
The Lord
Donald
bless the
Trump
world. I
can't
ain't
make
gonna
America
vote. I
great.
know he will.
God got to make it great. People
That
got
is,
to go to
no
God.
man can bring peace to this earth.
You
No
wanna know,
man.
You want to know what my name
But
is?
the Antichrist is coming, and he gonna try to do that.
You
He
wanna know
gonna
what my
make a
name
7-year
is?
covenant.
One man.
One man. And guess what mine is?
Man, come on, let's see. I put something on the birth certificate. I'm
M-A-N.
born one man.
M-A-N. And that's one of my strongest
All right.
prophets.
Say that again, Dale.
To the world, brother. He ain't just coming to America. He coming to the world. He coming to the world. Everybody gonna be deceived by it. Everybody. The Bible say everybody's gonna be deceived.
Everybody.
Yep. Everybody's gonna be deceived by it.
Whether they want or
Everybody. If you ain't a really of God, if you're not truly a person of faith, you will be deceived by this person that's coming. and he gonna give you a mark also, which is Revelation 15 through what it is, 19, and they talk about the mark of the beast that's coming with the right hand on the forehead. That's coming. That's coming.
You had that cold shot?
No, never. You know why? Because that's the birth. That's the birth. That's just the birth. That's not the mark of the beast. But guess what it is? Guess what it is? It is a sign to the mark of the beast. Well, as soon as they said you will lose your job, as soon as they said you will lose this, lose that if you don't take this shot, guess what everybody did?
No, not everybody. You gonna die.
Everybody, but I'm saying 90% of the people.
If you don't take this shot, you gonna die. Every person ain't
Oh,
got
see,
no insurance.
everybody. What about God? What about having faith? Where your faith went?
Bigger than a mustard seed.
So we about to get ready to close out, and we finna hear everybody's thoughts. But before we hear everybody's thoughts before closing out, and everybody have 2 minutes.
Okay.
So let's hit you do time before everyone close out.
Okay.
Let's get our shot out.
Okay, let's do it.
Dale, you have your shot?
Great.
All right.
I got mine.
You got your shot, Chef?
All right,
Let's hit you do time.
It's hit you do time, baby.
That is kind of.
Hit you through time. Hold on, hit you around.
Is that the one? Which
I don't
one's
know
that?
if it, I think it
That's
was
a
this
smooth.
one.
Okay, that was smooth, sis.
So Dale, we're gonna let you go first so we can let you go. And thank you for coming in. You know how you do. You like to be on the background talking. So you have something to say, Dale?
Thank you for inviting me to this bombastic Kitchen-Do talk. This has been very controversial, enlightening. Hopefully, people will take some of these talking points and go research it and don't be offended by things that people say. We don't need
Exactly.
harm. We're just trying to hit you do, okay?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
All right.
This is what I want to say.
Okay.
For the good of American public and the good for the American citizens, we don't need Trump back in office. We know Trump don't give a rat's
Boo,
ass
Beto.
about no constitution. He don't give a rat's ass about no constitution. Matter of fact, he said he want to do away with the constitution. And for all y'all black Trump lovers out here, the moment he get rid of the constitution, it's automatically gonna make you a slave. Because the 13th and 14th Amendment
Come on.
protects you from being a slave. So you can try to move Trump's armpits like a shrill if you want to. And kill it and make America great again when America's never been great for anyone in this country.
I know somebody.
Being great again is to try to roll us back to Jim Crow. Congressman Byron Downs, that's what he said. It was great up under Jim Crow. Wow, black people couldn't even vote up under Jim Crow.
Oh my God.
Housing or anything else. So he's stupid upon stupid, and any black
Yes.
person that running with that obviously is not very well read, very well versed, okay?
Yeah.
And not educated at all, because anyone who would mention Jim Crow, they'll realize we were segregated, we didn't have no rights to vote.
Sound like I've been called dumb just then, guys.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's stupid right
That's
there.
what he thought.
That's stupid.
Let's see, a black man that got a little.
All right. Thank you, Dale, for
All
that.
right, Dale, have a good night.
Thank you, Jerry. I want you to listen to this. And I'm not trying to be dogmatic or trying to be religious, but I do have a relationship with Jesus Christ. But I want to say this, that in Revelations 20:12, it says, I saw the dead, small and great, and stand before God, and the books were open.
Oh.
And another book was open,
Oh.
which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books according to their works. So we have to realize that we all got to stand before God at the end of the day.
Right. No matter.
Now, Biden and Trump, just as well as myself and you, have to stand before him
Won't
to
be
give
no
an
smaller
account
right then.
what we did in this body while
Won't
we
be
was
no
in
smaller
this
right
realm.
then.
Now, I understand that Trump has his good and his bad, and as well as Biden has his good and his bad. But when you have the best of two evils, the best thing I tell anybody to do, y'all better pray before y'all go in there and try to pull that ledge and decide who you want to vote for. Because at the end of the day, we all got to stand before him.
Yes, sir.
And we all got to come to the realization that Trump and Biden is not good choices. Let's be real about it. They are not good choices. But because we only have those two choices, because nobody else is able or want to step up to the responsibility to carry America into the next stage, this is what we got to deal with.
No, we ain't got to deal with it because God wants everybody to do
Yeah, God wants everybody.
What she's saying is true.
I just want everybody to understand.
Right.
We got to be real about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Because this ain't happening the way it's supposed to.
whether we vote or not, because we got to remember, we
It's
just
still going
we
down.
just started voting, black people.
Give it chapter.
Let's get it real. At the end of the day, whether we vote or not,
So how about these black
and
people?
whatever we do,
The book of Daniel says.
it's gonna come to
I'm
pass.
sorry.
It's gonna come to pass. And I pray, Lord knows I pray, whether it's Trump or Biden, that they
Yes,
follow
yes.
the rules and the regulations that come from heaven.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, y'all, we live
Everybody got to
in
stand.
the last days. Y'all be sitting up there, you can feel it in your soul.
Right. If
How
you're
much
really a
evil
person
is
of God.
prevalent in the land, my brother.
it.
You can
If
see
you're
it, you
really a
can
person
feel
of
it.
God,
Yeah.
If you know
If you
anything
read,
about
if
spiritual
you've been
things,
called by Him,
you understand.
you know.
But I understand
You
that
be
these
careful
two
how you treat
individuals are in the positions that they are in for a reason. And we as individuals got to realize that we're going to have to choose which one are we going to stand for. And I appreciate you coming on here, Jerry, telling me, okay, you might need to reconsider, because I'm going to have to be honest with you. It's some things that Biden has done that I'm not pleased with.
and Trump.
And Trump. So what am I supposed to do as a registered voter? What am I to do?
Right. But we want to see what's going to make the
What
country
am I
better.
to do, Jerry?
Well, I totally agree with her because I agree with you, my sister, because of the fact that if we look at it from scripture terms, and I'm not perfect, I make mistakes, I have to repent daily, but I do believe God more than men. The Bible says, let every man be a lie and let God be the truth. So, number one, I believe God before anything. And right now, what I'm seeing is a repeated thing that the Bible already spoke about that will be happening in the last days. And the book of Daniel speaks about how that the last days that man would be trying to be mixed with, that clay would be trying to mix with iron. And it would not adhere to each other, just like clay and iron does not adhere to each other. So what's happening there, if you're in a spiritual sense, that would be talking about the mingling of the seed of man. That would be talking about technology mixed with man. That's the mark of the beast. That's Revelation 13. All these scriptures can be correlated together to harmonize themselves to let you understand that right now we're in a critical time, that no matter what, in the book of Daniel, it also speak about that God sets up kings. He know the time and the season that he set up kings and he take them down. So right now, Biden, is supposed to be in office. You know why? Because we're in a wicked time. We're in the last days, and in the last days, the Bible speak of wicked people or wicked society, land, storms, tornadoes, everything that's happening right now. We're seeing that. So right now, God knows what's happening, but where he's asking the people,
Come to him. Stop running.
the people, read your word.
Amen.
He asking his people to come to him, to believe in him, to step up to him, and not the word. That's why I say be lovers of God and not.
But we understand that as believers of the gospel, and if you believe anything concerning the word,
Right.
you understand that we have to have a relationship with God. Everybody
Right.
thinks Christianity is about a religion.
Seek
I
ye
ain't in no
first the
religion,
kingdom
my
of
brother.
God.
I'm in a
Right. No, we are a
relationship.
Christian.
I understand.
Christianity
It's all about
can be
relationship.
several
All
different.
right,
But we're not talking about that. This is all
right,
about.
ladies.
It's a whole nother level.
All right, ladies and
It's a whole nother
gentlemen,
level.
this has been real. Jerry, what was your last thought before we close out? If we finna hit you through time?
All I thought was, going back to the Democratic
joke.
He's in court on these charges. He's going out of court like a 2-year-old little rich kid. Goes out in the hallway, makes his own press conference, make up his own rules.
I like this,
And
bro.
he came with this ridiculous statement
I
on
like it.
burning facts. There is no
He keep me
such
rolling
thing
too.
as an attorney.
Make me stay. They say iron sharper iron.
Turn to the truth.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
It is. Well, white privilege is real.
Yeah.
And that's another discussion.
Yeah.
That's another
Yeah,
discussion.
for
I just
another
want to
day.
say
Yeah.
one thing, and if Trump get back in there, I need to get my passport.
I want to
Because
get
there's a lot of Jack and Jills out here, and when he get in there, they're gonna really come out even more. Just like something just happened in Atlanta, just a day before yesterday,
Yeah.
where a man hijacked the bus.
Yeah.
Also
And then he called
shot.
in.
No. Let me finish. He also before he hijacked the
Yeah.
bus,
Called
he
in.
spoke to the lady on the news.
Yeah, it told him.
But something else had happened downtown where a person went downstairs wherever they got restaurant and shot 4 people. And he was talking to the news lady like he don't know what happened. Couple of hours or a minute later, he done hijacked the bus.
The devil.
Satan.
So you know,
Satan.
the devil is
Satan.
really busy. But it's hit you do time, and thank you, Jerry Dale, Jerry Flair. Both candidates have strength and weakness. Trump is trying to get rid of the Constitution, which is the bedrock of America's lawless country. It's going to be the Wild Wild West if this happens. So do your research. It's hit you do time.